Good evening, or good morning, or good afternoon, whatever it may be. Final episode of Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars finally arrived. We're here. We're going to complete the game today. And then we're going to move straight on to Broken Sword 2. So that's exciting. Not long left in this game now, so last week we got onto the train. We are on the train. So there's not much left of the game to do. We're on our way to Scotland. So we'll load that up and see how we go. So we've come quite far. We've uncovered all of the secrets and things like that of the Knights Templar. We've been to Ireland, Syria, Spain, all sorts. We've been on a massive adventure and covered up loads of cool secrets. Met some cool characters, and now we're reaching the end of our journey in this game. And then, like I said, we'll play Broken Sword 2. My favourite Broken Sword, actually. So without further ado, here we are. We're on the train. Hello, how are you? Nice to see you again. So I know we could just rush through this, but let's see. I do know what to do, but I'm going to go and talk to some characters and things like that. Some funny ones in here, like this guy.
Hi, having a party?
No, this is breakfast. Come on, join us, man. Where, Basha, wake up, man. What's company?
His breath was like the outlet from a chemical factory.
Excuse me, mate. He's taking a nap. Sleeping like a bobby. I'll wake him up when we get to Newcastle.
Newcastle,
we passed
man.
through Newcastle half an hour ago.
And I
Tune.
never noticed.
So I don't live. I'm from the northeast of England, which I live in Darlington. I don't live in Darlington. I was from Darlington, which isn't far from Newcastle, so I'm used to this accent. A brilliant accent. How are the lads?
What is that stuff you're drinking? It smells like gasoline.
Right, I'll put hairs in your chest, like.
And your eyeballs, too, by the looks of you.
Shake my hand.
Do you know what this is?
No, don't
man,
show him
what
it.
is it?
It's a hand buzzer.
You won't catch me out with that, pal.
If I'd wanted to catch you out, I wouldn't have shown it to you, would I?
Well, maybe she's mate, pal. Like a clever double bluff, you know?
Have you ever seen this man before?
Aye, man. He's chalky white and I claim my 10 quid, like.
No, he's an international assassin, and he goes by the name Khan.
Well, aye, man, but I was close, you know?
Do you know what? It's not far. It's pretty good, like. Aye. It can be difficult to understand. You're not there are people in England who don't understand this accent, so you're not alone. And you're certainly not a minority either. So I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah, it is quite authentic. Yeah, I've got to say.
A red nose?
No, thanks, pal. I got one of my own.
But I don't know, a few little things. Aye means yes. Aye, man. Aye.
See you later.
Way aye. That's one. Way aye, man. Just means yeah. Why?
I didn't want to wake him. To be frank, without a cold water hose, I didn't think I could wake him.
Oh, right. We'll probably have to climb out that window soon. But we need to move along. There we go. Oh.
Oh, no. That gangster creep from the hotel, Guido. Well, he didn't scare me. Hey, Buster.
The puke on the floor. Yeah.
Okay, maybe he did scare me.
Maybe it wasn't there before.
I suddenly realized who the conductor
Who knows?
had reminded me of. Eklund, Marquet's murderer.
Oh, can we go in now?
The door was locked.
I know I'm not supposed to, but that don't press the button urge is just to go talk to him. What we want. Oh, she's gone.
I should have known better than to leave Nico and the old lady alone. Suddenly, the sword of Baphomet took second place to finding the girl I loved.
Loved. He loves her. Let's ask the
Hey,
tune.
buddy. Listen, I need your help.
What's the matter?
There's a
Yeah,
guy
there it
on
is.
this train who's trying to kill me.
Relax, man. You wouldn't try nothing with us in Basharia. We are veterans like. Slow action at Brightlingsea.
I don't recall the British Army being involved in a conflict in anywhere called Brightlingsea.
Well, you just take it from me, pal. You're in safe hands.
Did you see what happened to the young woman in the next compartment?
No, pal, I didn't. Have you lost her, like?
She's disappeared. The old lady, too. I think they're in trouble.
Oh, yeah, man. An old lady, too.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a
You
pretty good
gotta
accent,
help
to be fair.
Maybe they went to the toilet, like.
I don't think so.
They never go on their own. Always in pairs, you know.
No, she's been abducted, I'm sure. I've got to go look for her.
What's stopping you, pal?
The conductor. He's not what he seems.
You want to avoid him, like?
That's about it, yeah.
No problem.
See you later.
Give it to it, pal. Don't jump.
I don't intend to jump. I'm going to climb on top of the train.
You're kidding, aren't you?
Just
That's we
watch
just swap the pictures around. Let's go.
Hold on now, pal. I'll give you a hand, like.
Here we are, on top of the train. As you do. Yeah, they really did. And what I've now playing it through again as well is it hasn't aged. It's just as good as I ever remember it, and it doesn't feel like an old game or anything like that. The graphics have done well in time. Uh-oh. Gonna stand there.
I'd always wanted to stop a train, and now was my chance.
Stop the train. Pull the brakes. Boom.
You saved our lives, but why?
We were always on the same side. Stobart. Different causes, but a common enemy.
The Knights Templar?
Don't call them that. The real Templars were a noble foe. These barbarians have no right to that name. These men are no better than dogs.
What are the Neo-Templars after? What is the Sword of Baphomet?
Not what you think, my friend. It is a weapon, yes, but one which our enemies will find difficult to wield. A double-edged sword. A power older than Dimolay, older than Solomon.
We'll stop them. You and me together, and Nico.
No, George. My journey ends soon at the Garden of Paradise.
You're talking in riddles. Can't you tell me straight what they're after?
The sword symbolizes a colossal energy caused by the alignment of the Earth's natural power fields.
Which are focused at St. Ninian's.
The
Nico's
energy
still tied up.
endowed
Just having a
the
conversation
Templars
with
with the
Khan.
power which made
Hang on a
them
minute,
great.
Nico.
A power which made them charismatic to
Still
such
struggling.
an extent they could control the will of all around them.
How did you escape from the Bull's Head?
It is a long walk from the cliff of the Bull to the village, Stobart. Fortunately, I know the ways of the wilderness.
Can't help
that
myself.
is not a good
It's a
idea.
great idea. Behave. Dinosaur.
No. No
All
way.
right, all right, all right.
May Allah guide you to our enemies.
Thanks.
One last thing.
What? What is it?
Standard.
He's dead.
Cliche. Okay. Should we just leave Nico and just go?
Don't worry, I hadn't forgotten about you.
Answer me this instant, George Stobart.
I will, when I'm ready.
Okay, yeah, well, it's been a while for me, so I'm not sure, but, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You took advantage while my
Makes
hands
sense.
were tied.
When Eklund pointed that gun at me, I thought I was gonna die. I thought of all the things I'd never get to do, and kissing you was at the top of my list.
George,
Uh-huh.
George, we've got to get off the train. Eklund could recover at any time.
So what are we waiting for?
They did a kiss. Are we going? This way? No, that way? We are. Scotland. What you like with the Scottish
I'd feel
accents?
happier if I had
That's
a
a
gun or
good one.
something.
I like
Dad
that
gave
one.
me something.
What?
A handbag.
Oh, great. If we run into any killers, we can give them a good buffeting. Didn't he have any weapons?
You don't know half of it. This bag's full of C4.
Wow. Why didn't you say so? Boy, we'll show them now. What's C4?
Plastic, George.
Aye,
We're
Scott
going
Joe.
to shop our way to victory?
2 kilos of plastic explosive. The detonator's broken now.
No problem. We'll buy a box of matches somewhere.
It doesn't work that way. It takes a small explosion to start the big explosion.
Well, that's not much use then. What does that sign say?
Apparently, during the English Civil War in the mid-17th century, this place was used as an arms dump.
Yeah? What happened?
Look at the state of this place, George. You work it out.
Oh, stray spark?
You got it. The tower was the only thing to survive the blast.
I hope the explosion didn't destroy the Sword of Baphomet.
Do you? I rather hope it did.
Right. Go. Oh. So we just have a click around, click everything.
I scrabbled around in the rubble and found an old clay pipe with a broken stem.
I think there's a few things in this pile. Let's have a check.
Under one of the stones, I found a metal coin which was green with age.
Anything else?
It was caked with soil, but what I'd found was a small cog and spindle. With mounting excitement, I felt something between my fingers. It was short, hard, and black. Something I hadn't expected to find here. It was a plastic pen top.
A plastic pen top?
I didn't find anything.
Right, that's it then. What's this?
The handle turned easily and the larger wheel began to revolve.
And there we go. 5
Damn.
new
Then
items.
the handle came off in my hand.
What did we get there? Got a cog, coin, pen lid, handle, and a pipe. And that's some odd items for Ready Steady Cook. Probably an odd reference to make that. It's a TV show where guests used to bring items, ingredients to cook, and they'd be with like a celebrity chef. But they'd always have weird items. Nothing like this though. Okay. So some things to
No.
to look at. Let's
The
cog.
cog slipped neatly into the eye socket.
Yeah, so there must be another cog somewhere, right? Does that?
I pushed the handle into the demon's mouth.
Yeah. And no, I don't think that's the
No
thing.
way.
There's got to be another cog, right? Yeah.
Nico?
Uh-huh.
What are you doing?
Committing this inscription to memory.
Can you read it?
No.
Okay.
I tried pushing the panel, but wasn't surprised when it failed to move.
Can I get something off that again, I reckon?
Now that the handle was gone, it was easy to remove the cog and spindle.
Ah, there we are. We got that. Okay, so we can put...
The cog was mounted
Oh, wrong button.
with a rasp of metal on stone. I eased the second eye into place. The cogs all meshed. It began to turn.
Ooh.
As soon as I saw the flickering torches, I realized the bogus Templars had beaten us to the sword.
Oh, I remember
But
this.
where were they now?
We're gonna blow everybody up.
So quiet.
Listen, I can definitely hear chanting.
You're right. I hear it too. What do you suppose they're doing?
It wouldn't surprise me if they were holding some kind of satanic sex ritual.
So, what are we waiting for?
Let's go.
Will you look at that? Baphomet. Labino was right. This place was ancient even to the Templars.
This whole place? This is Baphomet?
Finally, the truth. The Templars had never worshipped this graven image, no more than they'd worship a rainbow. But, like a rainbow, they regarded it as a symbol of a covenant with God, who'd revealed this place to them.
Rosso! Why, the double-dealing treacherous?
On the contrary, Inspector Rosso has been the model of obedience, an important quality in a true Templar. Now be quiet and watch, if you wish to live much longer.
Brothers and sisters, we are gathered here to witness the reforging of the sword that was broken. Here before God's sentinel, Baphomet, Grand Master and Knight of Baphomet, we salute and pledge our obedience to you.
I salute you, gatekeeper of the temple. 7 centuries ago, our greatest weapon, the sword of Baphomet, was lost to us. Now we prepare to reforge it, to wield against new enemies. We shall lead the people to a new order, wherein all borders will dissolve. All will be united under the red cross of the Templars.
Ooh. Rosso, you cheeky devil. Him. Traitor. Getting serious now.
George, we have watched your efforts to stop us with respect. But surely you realize that you have been misled by our enemies. Both of us want a better world. Fortunately, no harm has been done. We need determined, resourceful men like you. Join us, George. Join us in true brotherhood.
Yeah. True? Wait.
Okay.
Brothers? What about Marquet? What about Pegram and Klausner? You didn't look on them as brothers, only as failures. 3 men dead, and you don't
His mouth's
give a
not even
damn.
moving. That's clever.
George, you know that sacrifices are necessary. Every great undertaking.
Join you. I'll see you in hell first.
Ah, George, I had great hopes.
la guerre. Eklund, kill him.
Hiya! Oh. Who was
I swear, I just wanted things to be right.
that? Oh my word. Can everyone stop getting shot?
Kill them. They will not escape.
Well.
Well. If it isn't the great detective and his beautiful assistant, it's going to be a pleasure.
Yeah, it did sound weird, didn't he?
George,
I was thinking
what are
about
we going to
this
do?
whole scene, like with the frozen frames and things like that. It doesn't seem to flow like the rest of this game has. Let's get the torch. Grumph.
Come on, Nico. We're leaving.
You fools! You cannot escape us. Guido! Stop them.
But master, the powder!
That powder is from the English Civil War. You fool. It's over 300 years old. How explosive do you think it can be?
I thought it was all over, but Nico had one last trick up her sleeve. Or in her handbag, to be exact. A handbag full of plastic explosives.
Maybe, but this stuff is brand new.
Yeah, a bit odd considering the rest of the game is said flowed really nicely and had a certain feel to it, whereas it doesn't feel like this last scene fits in with the rest of it. But still, we've done it. There we go. The kiss.
We didn't stay long in Scotland. George had a vacation to finish, and I had another story to write. Not the real story, of course, but enough half-truths to fill a page and pay my rent for the month.
If you have just joined us, please stick around. We are at the end of the game, but we are
George and I hung
starting
out
Broken
together in
Sword 2
Paris.
straight
I
after.
showed him my favorite restaurants, and he told me his best jokes.
You know, Nico, this city holds so many memories for me now. The cafes, the music.
The sewers,
Tell me about it. The clowns.
the jugglers.
And your pal Labano.
Oh, yes, dear Andre.
When we first met, and I was doing my detective stuff, you kind of disappeared a lot, Nico. Were you and Labano,
There was something happening, but nothing to do with Andre.
Uh-huh.
It was something from the past that I had to deal with on my own. So I dealt with it, and now it's over.
Hey, did I ever tell you the one about the old Irish couple in the lottery?
No, but I think you're going to.
Okay, there's this old Irish couple. They've been married forever, like 50 years, and they win the lottery.
Okay. Oh, there we are. That's it. No end credits, nothing like that. I'm sure that last scene was slightly different. I'm sure it ends up in Nico's apartment. But anyway. Yeah. Director's message there. I'll be putting that up on YouTube so you can pause that and read it if you like. That's cool. The Revolution team when we first started in 1990. How interesting is that? Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I'll let you read that. I'm not going to read it all right now. So yeah, we're going to now go on to Broken Sword 2. What I am going to do though is end the stream just for a few seconds and then restart it, just so you don't have to watch me messing about with overlays and things like that. And it means I don't have to edit it as well, because I'd like to keep it as separate episodes. So yeah, thank you very much. It's been really good. I've really enjoyed playing this. First time playing a director's cut. I'm really impressed. I liked all of the extra bits. Some of the bits weren't great, but they weren't bad either. So I've thoroughly enjoyed it, and I've thoroughly enjoyed chatting to you all and and things like that. So, oh, cool! Look at all this fancy artwork. That's nice. I've not seen any of this before. Awesome. Charles Cecil. What a guy. Haha, yes, team had grown. And this is Charles Cecil today with slightly less hair. Okay. Well, this goes on. Okay. And there we are. So, please bear with me, but well, I won't be long, about 30 seconds, and then I'll be straight back. So, but to finish off this video, Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars, Director's Cut, game complete. Well done.